we are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, allegedly, Lucian has a big plan for Champagne Thickums and Nicki that their fans might not be too happy about. From what I've been hearing, Champagne Thickums has been giving Universal a hard time. They're trying to dismiss this lawsuit. I don't know if it'll get dismissed, but they're pissed about this lawsuit. Feels like it is giving them bad press. And, they've been having issues with Iggy and Angie Stone, as we previously discussed. I'm hearing that his next solo project, they're going to fudge the numbers. Allegedly, they already did that with that collaboration album he put out with Party Next Door. And Nicki Minaj, her next album could get fudged too. Now, Payola Board, they already took 100K sales away from her album, for Pink Friday 2, because they said that she was illegally encouraging fans to buy the album. She was holding like a contest. They accused her of holding a contest to encourage people to buy Pink Friday 2, which she denied. She went off about that. So with that being said, I'm hearing that Universal, they're not really going to be pushing Nicki and Champagne Thickums, okay, when their new projects come out. The only way they'll give Nicki Minaj somewhat of a push is, like I said before, she do like a pop rap record that, is like a global hit. Similar to like a Super Freaky Girl. Champagne Thickums, even if he do get it a global hit, like he has Nokia, and that song, is in the top 10, but it still has yet to go number 1. Usually Champagne Thickums go straight to number 1, but that was Payola. That's why he was going straight to number 1. He's not getting that Payola anymore. So they're no longer allowing him to go straight to number 1. It's mostly the fans and the streams that he gets from the fans that are pushing the record. He's not even getting radio like that. Now, with that being said, I think that Nicki should have signed her record label with a different label, okay? Because I believe Heavy on It is under Republic. So even if she is done with her contract with just Republic and Universal, she technically signed a new one because Heavy on It is under Republic. I think she should have signed a deal with Titanic Records. They've been dying to work with Nicki. See what they did with Barbie World? When Barbie World was out, that was like, one of the biggest hits of 2023. He even got a Scammy nomination. Now, Titanic was pushing Barbie World because they produce the Barbie soundtrack. Okay, so that's why it was getting a major push. So I feel like, Nicki should have re-signed her deal with Titanic because they've been begging to work with Nicki. That's why they started sabotaging her, because she would not work with them. Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about it. But basically, Young Money is getting pushed out. Now, moving on to Queen B. Queen B is tired of the backlash. Queen B is tired of y'all saying that her tour is flopping, that her kids are slow, that her husband's an R-word. She's tired of the backlash. And she already put out a diss record years ago telling you B-words to bow down. Well, she was actually talking about Carrie Hilson and Keisha Cole. But I'm hearing that Queen B is back in the studio. Act 3 is going to be coming out next year. And she will, from what I've been hearing, address the haters. Bow Down Part 2 is coming soon. Okay? Y'all been talking reckless about Queen B in the comments. She sees everything. She's on social media. Talking bad about her kids. Saying that Blue Ivy is stiff. That she can't dance. Talking about how she didn't deserve to win Album of the Year for Cowboy Carter. She sees all the hate. Ruining Camel Fane's reputation. He lost like $20 to $30 million. So at the end of the day, they will be getting their lick back in the music. Prepare for a Bow Down record. And, no shade. Queen B has dissed people on records. Not only just in Bow Down, remember she put out that song with DJ Khaled called Top Off? And when somebody, Sanaa Lathan, come to the front of the congregation, bit her at a party, she addressed that in the record. She has never shied away from controversy in addressing stuff. Even on Flawless, she addressed Solange beating up Camel Face in the Flawless remix. So just be aware that Queen B is coming and she gonna have her foot on y'all necks. Now, moving on from that, Cardi B fans are completely done. Okay? Cardi B hasn't released an album in like 10 years. And unfortunately, Cardi B fans are deactivating their stan pages on social media. So there are a few Cardi B fans that are begging Barty Gang to get back active, saying that they understand the frustration of Cardi B not releasing music. And like I said before, Cardi B is scared. It's evident. She is scared. She is scared to flop. All the other female rappers have been dropping except for her. And then on top of that, it's not like she gonna do 250,000 like she did for Invasions of the Facelift. She's not doing that. So she knows that, and that's why she continues to stall. I think she's waiting for like a really hot feature to get back into the music. I think she's hoping that somebody comes and save her career. But I don't think anybody could save Cardi B at this point. She tried with Megan. She tried with Gorilla Glue. She tried with Scratch Off. She tried with Shakira, and it didn't work. So she needs to just hang it up flat screen. But this is Cardi B's karma for her being a puppet in the industry, trying to take out Nicki Minaj. And, you know, Kanye West kind of talked about that. Now, moving on from that, Tina Knowles is going to be honored as Mother of the Year at the 2025 Paola Award Women in Music. Wow. Goodness gracious, she getting honored for just being Queen B's mama. Well, that is an accomplishment. I mean, giving birth to Queen B, that's a big accomplishment because Queen B is an icon. Okay? And there's nobody right now that's on Queen B's level, talent-wise, performing-wise, doing stadium tours like she's doing, as a black female artist without making mediocre music like some other pop stars. She really cares about the art. Okay, so congratulations to Tina. Maybe we'll see Queen B pop up and give her the award. I think that's a great idea, and they're probably going to do that. Now, moving on to Kung Fu Kenny, the NFL announced that Kung Fu Kenny's Super Bowl halftime show was the most viewed halftime show ever. 133.5 million views. It got 3.65 billion global views, 110 million impressions, 5.7 million mentions, first video to surpass 100 million views on the NFL TikTok, number one most socially consumed halftime show, and number one YouTube video in 28 countries. So congratulations to Kung Fu Kenny. He's been making history. I think a lot of people want to say, oh, we're tired of Kendrick. Why would you be tired of a black man winning? Like, it just gives hater. Like, how can you be upset at Kung Fu Kenny winning when he hasn't done anything but spread positivity for hip hop? Okay, he stays out the way. He's not on social media. He's not a deadbeat father like Future and Playboy Cardi, who you guys stream actively. No shade. He didn't get a escort pregnant like Champagne Thickums, and he don't diss women in his raps like Champagne Thickums does. Champagne Thickums diss Rihanna, Megan Thee Stallion, Serena Williams, and plenty other women. And I just don't understand the hate that Kung Fu Kenny gets. It seems like jealousy. Like, he's a positive influence on the culture. Now, Megan is, of course, recruiting D0ЕCH to go after Nicki Minaj, okay? She went on TikTok and expressed how much she loves D0ЕCH due to D0ЕCH's newfound mainstream success.
See D0ЕCH, bitch, I love D0ЕCH. Bitch, I do want to do a song with D0ЕCH. That is on my list. That's on my album wish list. But I really have no song right now. But I feel like D0ЕCH would be the type of person that you would have to be like in the studio to make a song with. Like, I would like to hear like a beat that she would like to rap over. And also, I'm like challenging myself to rap over beats that I would not normally rap over without losing myself.
Interesting. Meg the Opportunist is at it again. Okay, and I'm hearing they already got a song in the stash. It's already coming out. She got y'all fooled. Talking about, oh, we got to do a song in the studio. It's already coming out. She did the same thing with Cardi B. Okay, she started keying a little bit with Cardi B. Then boom, they popped out with WAP. Okay, but the only reason why she want to do a song with D0ЕCH is because D0ЕCH's hot. Okay, let's be very clear. And she knows that D0ЕCH fools with her because D0ЕCH unfollows Nicki when Bigfoot came out. Okay, so she sees that D0ЕCH is loyal. Okay, D0ЕCH is writing for her. So let me know how y'all feel about it. In my opinion, I feel like the song probably going to sound good. Because Megan can rap and D0ЕCH can rap. So I think it's going to sound good. The choreography is going to be sickening. I know the choreography for the music video is going to be crazy. But I definitely feel like they both will be throwing shots at Onika Tanya Mirage. That's what I do know. The shots will be thrown. Okay? So Nicki got to come back. And she got to come back swinging. Now, moving on from that, pissy face Karisha announced that she is no longer under QC, while JT just dropped one of the hottest rap songs of the year.
Quality Control won't release your music. Is it true they won't release your music because why do you don't think?
I'm not signed to Quality Control.
You're not anymore?
No.
Now, toilet seat Karisha is no longer signed to Quality Control because she was too busy getting pissed on by Diddy. She wasn't focused on her career, and she wasn't selling no records with the City Thoughts or without them. JT at least charted with No Bars, the No Bars remix featuring Jeezy. She put out a fire mixtape. She's on the cover of No ID. While Karisha is trying to find her next sugar daddy. So you can clearly see the work ethic is different between JT and pissy face Karisha. So she got dropped. She did not leave QC. She was dropped because she wasn't selling no records. She couldn't even chart. That's what you get for hanging out with Diddy, pissy face Karisha. Karma's a bitch. You need to sit down and stop trying to find a sugar daddy and worry about your career. You have no talent, and that's another reason why she's not surviving, because Lil Yachty used to write for her. JT writes her own raps, okay? So, donkey of the day to Karisha for getting dropped by QC. Now, moving on to Scratch Off. Scratch Off keeps teasing this record that allegedly Champagne Thickums wrote for her, and she copies Aaliyah. I think the Aaliyah estate should sue her, but this is what she posted on her social media.
Love the way you touch my body. Run it back, get body. I never tell nobody. All I want is you, boy. All I want is you. All I want is you, baby. All I need is you, boy. All I need is you. All I need is you, baby. It's me and you, boy. It's just me and you. I really need somebody. And then it go like this. Baby, tell me what you in the mood for. Tight shit we should get a room for.
I'm be honest with you. I don't know why Scratch Off keeps releasing music when all her songs flop. I mean, come on now, Scratch Off. You see Doja Cat is back. RCA the colorist is paying you no mind. I don't even understand why you bother releasing music when your music don't sell. You've been in the game for a while now. You're not a new artist like D0ЕCH. D0ЕCH just started getting popping like a few years ago. You've been in the game since 2016. Okay? Like, you were on that rap show. Okay? You was almost going to sign a Gucci Mane. Like, come on now. You put out, I think, 3 albums and you can't even sell 50K first week. So I just don't understand why she keep teasing music and acting like it's going to be the hit of the summer. It's not. I hate to tell you. I don't care how many records Champagne Thickums writes for you. You're not that girl musically. Okay, so I'm going to need you to sit that ass down and continue to be 21 average concubine. Boy, oh boy, Universal is exposing Champagne Thickums left and right. Okay, they have leaked another reference track of Champagne Thickums allegedly 5 a.m. in Toronto. Some fans are saying that is fake. But as we know, Champagne Thickums has a history of not writing his raps.
Couple nobodies started killing themselves. Couple albums dropped, still on the shelf. If I was willing to help, I got gold trophy from committee for validation. And bad press from the summer doing allegations.
So the full diss track is all over social media. Everybody's talking about it. And, you know, the fans are trying to say, oh, this is fake, this is fake. Well, it's hard to believe that when Quentin Miller exists, and we already know that, unfortunately, Champagne Thickums has a history of not writing his rap. If this was Nicki Minaj's career would be completely over if she had a reference track that leak every year. Okay, think about it. If it was anybody else, if this was Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Nicki, any of the greats that always had a reference track leak every year, they would not even be considered top 5 of best rappers ever. Okay? You know, they wouldn't even be considered the GOAT. So I just find it interesting how people want to say it's fake and everything, but we know he don't write his raps because Quentin Miller exists. Okay? We already know the tea. I just think it's sad that, you know, he gets a pass for not writing his raps like Cardi B does. But other rappers like Nicki Minaj, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, even like Tyler Creator, they would never get a pass. They would never. It's funny how he get a pass, but not everybody else. Now, moving on to Lizzo. She is going off. Nobody really cares, you know, because she went off a few days ago. But her songs have been flopping on the charts. So she is going off about basically flopping. She said, I think seeing and hearing a black woman make real music with radical joy triggers miserable people. But I follow in the footsteps of Janet, of a Funkadelic, of a Earth, Wind, and Fire. Nobody's doing it like me, for us, and I stand on that. In the music video, I'm literally taking my power back from the birds, aka tweets, that try to keep me down with negativity. Still Bad is a breakup song with the world. It literally starts with me saying, I'm about to throw my phone away. It's a call to action for the negativity we experience on our phones and how we need to disengage and recenter. Yeah, I think that's all fine and dandy, but you make Disney pop music, okay? Like Disney Channel pop music, that's what you make. And no shade to Lizzo, but you almost like, what, 37? I know you getting up there to 40. So I feel like you need to make more mature music like Adele. No shade. Especially if you're losing all that weight. You need to make more mature music. You're too busy trying to appeal to the younger generation, and that's why you're flopping now. So, Lizzo, we don't care. Nobody cares about your new music. Congratulations to losing weight thanks to Ozempic. But nobody cares about your new music. So just shut up. Thank you. Anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.